Alright, it's about that time again to talk about some products that I'm going to de-influence you from buying, hopefully. These are things that I have purchased over the course of maybe like the last few months or the last year or so that I just strongly don't recommend, either because I was influenced to buy them and the product itself I don't like, or I was influenced to buy it because it's trendy or cute and now I regret it because I don't use it or it didn't work out for me or whatever. So it's kind of both. Some of these are very much like I have smoke for these products, and other things are just like it's on me. It's entirely on me, bestie. I messed up. Quick disclaimer time. Hello, hear ye, hear ye. If these products worked out for you, I am so happy. That is fantastic. That is best case scenario. So I am not saying that like if you bought these things it's bad or whatever the case. I am literally just sharing things that didn't work out for me personally or that I regret personally. And also the point of me making these videos isn't to like buy a bunch of products and then be like, oh, I regret these things. It's to hopefully make everyone watching it and myself, you know, it's helped a little bit, just be a little bit more mindful of the purchases that we're making. Obviously I have a job where I purchase a lot of things, but I really do think throughout the course of making these videos that it's just helped me like hone my skill a little bit better. Obviously I'm not perfect, but I just notice now a lot more. I'm learning like more and more over time to just be discerning when I'm purchasing things, because I may end up, you know, regretting it or putting it in a video like this. So keep that in mind. These videos are supposed to be lighthearted and fun. Okay, let's do it. Alright, we're gonna start off with the fashion category. I have only a couple fashion purchases that I kind of regret, or just things that like maybe I didn't get as much wear out of that I really wanted to, or that didn't fit me, or whatever the case. So the first item is sadly this meshki denim two-piece set. This was really popular probably like 6-8 months ago, something like that. And I really do think it's such a cute little set. However, number one, I had to buy this in a 3XL. Like that's how weird their sizing is. And number two, it's just not something that's practical for me to wear all the time. I'm not gonna necessarily get rid of it, I don't think, unless maybe I end up selling it on my Poshmark or something like that. But the shorts are just ever slightly too short for me to like walk around in all day and feel comfortable. And the thing is, this is so adorable. Like it looks so cute, but I will admit that I saw a couple people link it on their Instagram stories and I like rushed and grabbed it without really thinking about it that much. And now here I am, like I probably bought this almost a year ago and like I don't wear it. And it's kind of a nightmare because you have to iron this top because there's like a lining or just like a fold over that always comes out, and it's just not the most ideal thing. So yeah, I do sadly regret buying this, which is just it's frustrating, but I do have to remind myself that, you know, falling victim to a trend or buying something because it's trendy and cute isn't a moral failing. I think we like have kind of lost the plot with that a little bit on like fashion YouTube, but I also think it's really important to, yeah, just kind of be more mindful of the things that you're buying and just be more of a conscious consumer. So yeah. I did not, unfortunately, like this. Let me know in the comments if you also fell victim to this, or if you like it and you still wear it all the time. I'd be curious to know. All right, this next item is something that I don't even have anymore because I returned it, but it just goes to show, trust your instincts, don't be impulsive like I was. Okay, this is a call out video for me. No, but actually, I saw the cutest dress on Abercrombie. It was this adorable gingham mini dress and it has this really cute V-neck, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love the style of that. I think it would be so cute for summer with like some white socks and some loafers. And so I was like, add to cart. Somebody linked it on their LTK. I was like, yes, please, say less. It had already been ordered and I ordered it in 2 different sizes. I actually tried it on my vlog channel. I have a vlog channel, in case you didn't know, where I film kind of just like day-to-day life stuff, behind the scenes, finding myself in my 30s. Just like if you are interested in more of that, I'll link it down below, or it's always linked down below actually. But I tried it on in a recent vlog and it just wasn't right. And I kind of knew that. I run into that a lot with that cut of dress. Like I really like it, but I don't think it suits me that much, or I just don't feel super confident in it, I should say. So it was cute, but then I ended up wasting what, like $8 or something like that, because I bought the items, I tried them on, and then I returned them because neither of them fit and looked right. So then I just ended up losing money in the long term, which is really annoying. So it was a really cute dress, it just wasn't the dress for me. And I think I've learned a lesson to not order that cut of dress because I never end up liking it. I never end up liking it. I always think I'm going to and I don't feel confident in it. So lesson learned. Next up, we have another Reformation piece, which I have such a love-hate relationship with Reformation. Can I just say, like, they make some of the cutest clothes. They're more sustainable leaning. I really like that about them. They do have a plus size line, but their extended sizes are so fugly compared to their normal clothes. Like, I'm not saying that the clothes are ugly, but if you compare the cute, trendy summer tops of the like straight size line, and then you look at the extended size tops, it's like, why can't we just make all of the same things? I don't get it. Anyways, so I've kind of gotten myself into trouble a couple times with that. Number one, because I've gone to their sample sales and it's just like so discounted and it's right in front of you and you're like, yes, I need this, and then you don't end up wearing it. But this I actually like ordered online. I've probably had this for going on 2 years, and it's this cute little tie front top. Like, look how adorable this is. And I ordered it in a size 12 because it wasn't available in plus sizes, go figure. But I looked at the size chart and I was like, oh, this will fit me. And it did fit me, but because of the style of it, you can't wear a bra with it. So I was walking around scared that one of my boobs was gonna fall out of the bottom of this thing. I just was like, what am I doing? Like, all for a cute top, sure, adorable, great, but I do feel like I kind of regret it. And I feel like with these linen style tops, they're just not forgiving at all. They are just extremely rigid. And so since this was worn a couple of years ago and it's been hand washed since, it's just not fitting right. I don't love it. I think I'm gonna part ways with it and sell it on Poshmark or something. These tie front tops are so cute, but they don't work for me because I'm not a braless girl. I need to have a bra on. So this was a regret. I'm so sad about it because I really love it, and I was like, maybe I can get it altered and sew some sort of thing underneath it, or like add another tie or whatever. And then I'm like, this top was like $100, so now I'm gonna spend an extra amount of money. Like, just no. That's probably a me problem, but yeah, I do regret buying that. Okay, this next one has nothing to do with the actual product itself because I think these are so cute, and I actually talked about it in a recent video where I styled clothes that I bought but never wear. And I included this pair of boots from Torrid, which is such a cute pair of kind of like riding boots meets campus boots meets moto boots. Like, it's kind of just a hybrid, and I really love them. But the reason it's my fault is because I didn't check the size chart or the reviews. I just saw that they were on sale for like $19. I was like, hell yeah. And I honestly love Torrid's shoes. Like, they have such cute shoes. I am such a fan of their shoes. I have bought their boots before, and they're like the only ones that fit, and they're really cute and trendy. So I bought this pair on sale. They were final sale. I got them in a size extra wide calf, which is a grave mistake because I'm not even kidding. These would probably fit like a 23-inch calf or more. Like, they are so wide calf that like it's beyond like a slouchy look. I'm actually swimming in them. And so I just don't know what to do because I can't return them. Torrid doesn't even make them anymore. I've tried to find like the regular calf version on Poshmark and I can't seem to find them. So I will probably end up reselling these on Poshmark for what I paid for them, and hope that somebody who has extra wide calves will be able to like wear these because look how cute they are. You would think that over time I would have learned my lesson and checked the size chart, measured myself, double checked, etc. But that one, it just slipped my mind. I have since found another brown pair of boots that I really like a lot, so I will talk about that in a future like favorites video. But yeah, I'm so sad. I didn't check the reviews, and all the reviews were like, no, they're too wide, and I should have known. So that's my bad. That's on me for sure. For another pair of shoes that I was influenced to buy because I've seen so many cute girlies wearing the cutest like men's style loafers, and I have a pair of chunky loafers that I really love and I wear all the time, but I wanted to add a more kind of like penny loafer style into my wardrobe, and I even talked about these in a vlog. I even bought little accessories to add on them. We'll talk about it, but it's this thrifted pair of loafers by the brand Allen Edmonds, and these are like a true blue men's church loafer, right? And they're so cute. I love them, but they don't fit my feet. They're too narrow. I've tried so hard to like make it work. Like I said, I tried these on in a vlog and I was being so delusional. I was like, oh my God, yeah, this will totally work. And I tried to wear them out and I was in agony. So I purchased these like little grippy pads for the bottom of them just to like add a little bit of tread because they're extremely slippery on the bottom. I also bought, well, actually I already had I already had these little like heel protectors, so I added those, and then I even bought a pair of insoles because they're so hard on the inside. And I was like, you know, taking a step back thinking, what am I doing? I'm spending an extra like $25 on all of this stuff just so that these shoes can be like semi-wearable, and then they're not even comfy after that. If you watched my most recent thrifting video, then you will have seen that I did thrift a pair from the thrift store that are more of like a tassel, kind of like fringy penny loafer, and I like those way better, and they're in a wide fit, so they're perfect. The story has a happy ending, but now I will probably resell these on Poshmark, or maybe donate these to the thrift store, I'm not sure yet, but that was a huge mistake. Huge. Okay, this one hurts because it was expensive and I wasn't able to return it. I think there was like a final sale or something like that, but this is a Victoria's Secret bralette and it doesn't fit. It's so sad. I saw someone linking this on their stories being like, this is the most comfy bralette ever. It's not really a bralette, it's more of a bra. Like it has, you know, adjustable straps, it has the little hooks in the back. It doesn't have underwire, which like that's the other thing about me is I cannot do underwire. I physically recoil, like I hate it so much. And so I thought this was gonna be great, but weirdly, it just fit me entirely wrong. It's like got this kind of extra little bit, I think for like the, you know, arm area right here that always hangs over, but it cuts into my armpit. It just fits me horribly and I hate it. So I really regret buying it. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'm just gonna have to donate it to the thrift store. And Victoria's Secret bras like aren't cheap either. No shade to the person who recommended it. I'm sure it was perfect for them, but it was not perfect for me. And I'm sad. Okay, this next item, I saw a couple of people actually sharing on their Instagram stories and linking on their LTK and all that stuff. And it's a pair of anti-chafing shorts that I hate. I hate them so much. It just truly goes to show that like different strokes for different folks, right? Like these are a holy grail for a couple people that I follow that have posted about it. It's by the brand Inner Sea. I ordered these in an extra large. It was like kind of advertised as the perfect anti-chafing short because I have not been able to find a truly incredible pair since I ordered my first pair of Spanx for a video in like, I literally think I bought those in 2018 or 19 and they don't even make those anymore. It's like a whole thing. I just use bike shorts now because I'm just so tired of trying this and failing. This is like a really kind of like super duper stretchy pair, but they're sort of tight around the waist and then they're really tight around my thigh and then they're extremely long, so I can't wear them with like shorter dresses. This would definitely be for like a maxi skirt or something like that, and it's really see-through too. So it kind of defeats the purpose because like what if your skirt blows up or something like that? I don't know. It just was not the right fit for me. I think they've got to go. I think I need to donate them or something because they were a huge fail. This next purchase was kind of low-key influenced by Miss Jennifer Aniston in the morning show. I thought her character's glasses were so chic and cool that I decided to order a pair for myself, and I'd seen a lot of other people wearing a pair of glasses like this, and I really do like these glasses. I think they're really cute, but when I wear them, like I started wearing them when I dyed my hair back blonde, and immediately I was getting comments that were like, Garth, is that you? And I was like, you're so right. I literally look like Garth Algar. Unless I have like a slick back or something like that, I just feel very Garth adjacent. And then more recently, especially again, having the blonde hair, I feel like Mel Robbins. And that's not, there's no shade, okay? That just simply wasn't the vibe that I was in search of. Now I'm sitting here with this pair of glasses. They are cute, like don't get me wrong. They're a really cute pair of glasses, but like party on Wayne, you know what I mean? Sad about those. For another accessory, I went a little bit crazy with the charm necklaces last summer, and I tend to do this thing sometimes. I feel like I'm getting better with it as time goes on, as I've said. But when I really like something, I think I'm gonna like it forever, and I buy multiples of that instead of just like having my one thing and wearing it a ton and enjoying it. I feel like I need to buy an excess of it. And so I went absolutely bonkies last summer and ordered so many charm necklaces, And I should have just ordered and kept the vintage one that I have from Etsy. I also bought a couple of different ones from Target. So I have this one that has all of these like pretzels and little hearts and cowboy boots and stuff, and like that era is just simply over for me, so I regret it. I also have this extremely chunky one, which like is really cute. It's just like I didn't need this many. Do you know what I'm saying? There's this one that has just all these different kind of like earth tone ones, and it's very, very chunky. I also have this one that I really loved during the fall time. But again, it's just like, how many different charm necklaces does one person need? I mean, I had what, probably 5 at one time, and it's just like that is excessive, and that's what I really want to cut back on. I'm gonna keep my vintage one. I'm gonna donate these other ones, and hopefully someone will enjoy them and like get a lot of use out of them. But I just really need to slow my roll when it comes to things I enjoy. I know that I struggle with like ADHD impulse control, but I need to be better about it for sure. Next up, again, kind of in the same vein, is kitschy earrings. I had just become obsessed with all of these little like random, funky, cute, like small business owned earrings. Like I got some from Etsy, I got them from other small businesses, and like they're so cute, but I just never wear them. So that's kind of, it's not that I'm de-influencing from these exact products, it's that I'm de-influencing from maybe like a trend that you don't see yourself wearing long term. And if you do, then maybe just like buying one item or thing and then just wearing it for a long time instead of, again, buying it in excess like I've done in the past. So for example, I have this really cute pair of strawberry earrings. Like they're adorable, but I never reach for them. I always reach for like a hoop or something dangly like this, like just a larger earring, I guess, like a more kind of simple earring. I don't know. And so like I regret these because they're so gorgeous, but I never wear them. So I'm like probably gonna give them to my niece or something. I also have this other pair of earrings that I really love, and they're so cute, but it's butter noodles. And like if I had multiple holes, I would probably just like keep them in at all times. But like quite literally, one of these earrings is a bow tie noodle, which is perfect and adorable. And then the other one is in fact a stick of butter. So like very cute earrings, don't get me wrong, but just I never wear them because I'm always gonna go for hoops or something like this instead because it's just what I like. Not de-influencing these products themselves, it's more just the idea of the trend and how I just like want to consume so much of it when I buy it, but then I don't end up wearing it type of thing, you know? Next up for the beauty category, I have a thing that I actually purchased really recently because again, it was like recommended by a fellow influencer who has like more mature skin, and I've been trying to test out products that are just better for my skin as it ages through life, you know? And trying to just not repeat the same makeup routine that I had when I was like 17, which is literally kind of what I was doing up until recently. And so I've just been trying to branch out, try new things, and this one didn't work out for me. So nothing against them. It was just like, what the hell? And this is called the Catrice Under Eye Brightener. It says Instant Awake. And let me tell you, this felt like I was putting grease underneath my eyes. It felt like I was putting Vaseline under my eyes, and I was like, what is this texture? What is going on? I absolutely hate it. I'm in the shade 010 Light Rose. I like the concept of it, right? Like a pink under eye brightener. It cancels out the blue tones for like dark circles and stuff like that, but I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I can't remember if I've talked about this next item or not, but I'm gonna talk about it again because yeah, I don't like it. I think it's overpriced, and I think we hyped it up for a really long time, and it's not that good. And it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Have I talked about this before in a de-influencing video? I don't know, but I'm gonna talk about it again. This mascara is so expensive, and I bought it recently, and then I was like, wait, what am I doing? Why did I do this? Like, there are, sorry, but like Maybelline mascaras that work a lot better. Essence has great mascaras. Milani has an amazing mascara that I've talked about before. This thing smudges, like really bad, and it just doesn't even give me the same kind of length that my Milani, what is it called? Milani Highly Rated mascara. That one's amazing, and this one is just ass compared to it. I'm sorry. Not trying to be rude. Nothing against Too Faced at all. I really like a lot of their products. It's just like this mascara, I feel like we overhyped, maybe just because it was high end, when there are plenty of drugstore mascaras that work a lot better. So just keep that in mind. Next up, we have a perfume, which I feel like it's hit and miss because I saw a couple people actually posting this on their stories talking about how this is like a holy grail scent for them. It's like absolutely incredible, delicious, amazing. Couldn't recommend it anymore if they tried. And this is by Fleur and it's called Father Figure. And so I was really excited to try this out. It says that the notes are water lily, lush fig, orris root, iris, musk, vanilla Madagascar, sandalwood, and I was like, oh my god, those are like all my favorite things. And then I got it and I smelled it. I don't like it. It's like, okay, I love the smell of Glossier You, for example, but when I have it for too long or when I'm wearing it for too long, it starts to smell too perfumey on me. And then I don't like it anymore. And it's like becomes offensive to my nose and I have to wash it off. It's definitely like a sensory thing for me. That's a common theme throughout my life. I am just a very sensory sensitive girly. And so this one has a similar effect. I also should note that I had COVID in 2021, the one that like gave you parosmia afterwards. And I feel like my nose has never fully recovered afterwards. I've had sinus issues since, I have smell issues since, even sometimes like peanut butter still tastes weird to me. Do I return this? I've used it, but I've heard Sephora has a good return policy, so I don't know. But it just smells like just very strong perfume to me and I don't like it. So I am gonna probably return it or maybe I'll try to give it to someone because it has such good reviews, but it's just, whew, too strong for me. Even just opening it just then, I'm like, I gotta clean out my nose. Next up, we have maybe my most controversial take of all of this, but I am just not the right person for anti-chafing sticks. I have tried so many of these throughout the years and I've even done a video testing different anti-chafing products probably back in like 2018 or 19, but it's not the products themselves. The products themselves are sworn up and down as like holy grail items by literally every person with thick thighs that I know, but there's just something about it for me that I cannot have something emollient rubbing between my thighs. Like it makes me want to cry. There was one product that I loved so much that Loey Lane made and it was I think called like Everybody or Love Everybody or something like that, and it dried down to more of like a sheen instead of like a oily kind of mess. But that's been discontinued and that's the only one that I really liked, and so I'm trying. Listen, I have them both. I really am trying. I'm trying my best to enjoy them and I will continue to try and use them, but there's just no world in which I'm gonna be able to walk around having like what feels like Vaseline in between my legs. I just can't do it. It makes me crazy. So yeah, I know that it's perfect for a lot of people, but if you are sensitive to that type of thing like me, then don't waste your money. Just wear your bike shorts, girl. You'll be fine. All right, next up is probably one of the most recommended products that I've seen on social media, and that is these whitening strips. These are called Lumino Oral Essentials Certified Non-Toxic Whitening Strips. These don't have any kind of bleach or peroxide in them, and that's typically what whitens your teeth, but I have extremely sensitive teeth, and so I have just had horrors. Okay, when it comes to whitening products. And so when I saw people talking about these, I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. People were sharing their results. I was like, incredible. They said there's zero sensitivity at all whatsoever. You can use them every day for up to like, I don't know, what, 2 weeks or something. And I did, in fact, use these every day. Number one, they're kind of a nightmare to put on. They just like, you know, it's just not my favorite thing ever. But number two, I didn't notice any difference. I noticed when I would take them off, there'd be like a little bit of spotting, you know, but using them over the recommended course of time did nothing. Like, and so I don't know. I just have the wrong kind of teeth, I suppose. And yeah, it just wasn't for me, sadly. This is again another product that I would love to show you in this video, but I don't have because it broke. Okay, it's broken, and that's my Awala water bottle. I was so sad about it because this was a water bottle that actually I was influenced by my nieces mostly to buy, but also because I was looking for something that was like a cup, right? That I have with my, you know, I have my water in one of these every single day, but that I could throw into a bag if I'm running out to the thrift store or if I'm going to hang out with a friend or whatever, and it wasn't gonna leak in my bag. So more of like a on the go type of thing. It was such a good water bottle and probably probably like a month or so before I broke mine, Drew broke his because it like fell off the counter or whatever and the lid completely broke. And then the same thing happened to me at the airport. I was flying to go to my friend's wedding and it broke. And then when I told my friend about it, she was like, the same thing happened to me. So it's just like, clearly there's an issue going on there. They're not very durable. Obviously, you're not supposed to drop your water bottle on the ground. I do miss her, but I will not be buying another one because I don't want it to break again, obviously. All right, for books, I only have one this time around because I've been reading extremely slowly lately. I haven't been reading during the day at all, and then I just read before I go to bed at night, and then I can only read for like 2 pages, and then I'm falling asleep, and then I have to reread those 2 pages because I forget where I was the next night, you know what I mean? But I did finish this book recently, and I just gotta say, I did not like it at all, okay? And that is Mr. Fixer-Upper by Lucy Score. I'm sorry, I hated this book. Like, I really did. I have like the most kind of guilty pleasure relationship with Lucy Score's books. There is a series that I've talked about in favorites videos before, and it's called the Knock 'em Out series, and it's, I think, Things We Never Got Over, Things We Hide from the Light, and something else. And it takes place in this like mystical town, and it's grumpy sunshine trope, and it's spice, and it's just cheesy romance. And like, I hate it, but I absolutely love it. I like never want to read another one again, but if there were 8 more, I would read them all. Do you know what I mean? Very cheesy, but that's what it's supposed to be. When you're in the mood for cinema, right? Like, you're gonna watch something truly spectacular that's going to move you. But when you're in the mood for reality TV or in the mood for a Lifetime movie, it's a different experience, you know? I would classify these types of books as a Netflix Christmas movie or like a Netflix cheesy romance movie in book form. So like, you know what you're in for, you know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you just want to switch your brain off and just enjoy something a little slightly cringe, right? That's fine. But this was, I hated both of these characters so much, actually. The man, insufferable. Jail, straight to jail. Hated him, didn't find him appealing at all whatsoever, and I actually really didn't like the female main character either. So it was just a no from me. It was like, I didn't even care if they were together in the end. I did finish it and it was fine. There's some dialogue that it just, it makes me want to crawl into a hole. But I also think that there's bits of it that are just really fun and silly, so keep that in mind. I'm not trying to disparage the author at all whatsoever, and I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. Like, enjoy whatever books you want, but this was not the book for me. I couldn't stand it, actually. So there we have it. And last but not least, there is one food item that I just had to talk about because why was this made? And that is the Reese's Peanut Butter and Jelly Cups, okay? And when you think about that, you think, that actually doesn't sound that bad. It sounds like something I'd be interested in trying. Don't. I should have known that it wasn't gonna be like jelly. It was gonna be more like candy, like taffy or something like that. There's a grape and a strawberry flavor inside of a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And the grape one tasted like grape Jolly Rancher. Like, it tasted like grape candy and not grape jelly. And same with the strawberry. It was a little better, but it just wasn't necessary. So don't waste your money. Don't be sucked into all of these little gimmicky products and all these little special edition flavors, even though I will be every single time, especially Oreos. I love trying new Oreos. They were nasty. Don't buy them. Don't waste your money. Sorry. Okay, that's enough from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. If you want to see more of these videos, or if you want to see a follow-up where I share with you some products that I was influenced by that I actually really did like, definitely let me know in a comment below. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!